Morning. Oh, they're shooting up at Paul's house down there.
Oh, Paul's.
Morning, guys, and welcome back to another one. We're just hearing some gunshots going off. We're out at the farm today. Now, I didn't know, back to the gunshots, I know I'm all over the map here. We didn't know somebody's out at the blind hunting some ducks. We're hunting coyotes or doing whatever, so we're just kind of hanging out for a second, see what's going on. And I heard some shots over by Paul's barn, so we're shooting at Paul's house, not out at the farm, or not out at the blind. Ella and I today are on a cleanup mission.
Hi.
Ella's got the pail. We're gonna go pick up some. We're gonna go pick up our empty shotgun shells. I know we've missed some. We're trying to pick them up in the dark. We get as many as we can, but we've missed some. I got to pull some decoys out of the water. We left them in the water after a night shoot the other night because Tyler was coming out in the morning. Whether he did or not, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure the decoys are still in the water. So we're gonna pull them out, and we're gonna walk down to the blind and clean up down there. Where the decoys are is a new spot we got. I'll show you that here in a second. All right, guys, we're at our spot here now. Actually, let's do it this way here. Up the dike, 150 meters, that's the road, that's where our truck is. We then walk down the dike here. Around the bend down there, that's where the blind is, about another 150 meters roughly. 200 meters. Let's go 200. That's where the blind is. Now, in the past, we've been hunting that corner, and we were hunting that corner pretty hard. Come to find out that the ducks get used to that. They're not dumb. We end up cutting the corner and just bypassing the blind altogether. In the mornings,
Dad.
there goes four right there.
Right there, and one just
Look
splashed
at
in the
Ella.
water. I know, I saw them.
See him?
One just splashed in the water.
So in the mornings, sorry about that. So in the mornings, that's a cormorant.
Cool.
That's not a duck, it's a cormorant. Anyway,
Okay, I don't know what.
in the mornings, the ducks are coming around the bend, and they're heading down the creek. Where they're going, I don't know. In the evenings, they're coming back. So what Tyler and I decided to do was set up halfway, just around a bend, halfway between the road and the blind. Hence the reason.
Ducks that went by?
Yep. Our decoys are in the water here, along here, and a couple down there. So the video of that hunt where we had these decoys out, that'll be up probably pretty soon. We did okay that night. They're not exactly stopping, but they're putting the brakes on when they see the decoys, and they're slowing right down, which gives us a chance to get a few. So it's what time is it right now, Ella?
It is.
It's 11:25.
11:24.
It's 11:24 according to Ella, and the ducks are flying. Can you imagine that? We've had 6 go by already. I told her I should have brought my shotgun. She wouldn't let me. So I got the decoys pulled. Found a couple empty hulls down there, so we're gonna grab those.
The truck was already in there.
Any other garbage we find, whether it's ours or not, we're gonna pick them up because that's what we do.
Everything.
Ella, you bring the pail?
Yeah.
I think we pretty much got her cleaned up down here. Have another quick look. All right, so this is our hide. This is where Tyler's normally standing. You see this open area here? And I normally stand just about 20 feet to his right, and I'm up a little higher so that I can see the ducks coming around the bend because he can't see anything down here. So I can let him know that they're coming, and we just pick which ones we're going to shoot ahead of time. But we'd like to get them in front of us so that they slow down. We get a shot at them, a nice clean shot. And the long pole that you saw me grab the decoys with, we're using that to grab the ducks. And we've also got a large fish net here that we throw out to grab the ducks because this water is probably about 6-7 feet deep in the middle, but even with waders on, you get about 4 feet offshore and it drops. I found that out the hard way, but nevertheless, that's how we get our ducks. And if they go to the other side, we then walk around and pick them up on the other side. Don't leave anything behind. Anyway, got the decoys pulled. We've got our empty shells picked up. We're going to head down to the blind and clean up some garbage down there.
Yay! How do you even get in it?
All right, guys, move that board. We'll open up the door and I'll help you in.
Okay, thanks. Start picking some stuff up.
So basically, we're just picking up the empty shells.
Yep.
There you go. I'm throwing them in the pail. There's probably some underneath the bench too. All right, so we got one decoy that got a little far off the shore, so he's a permanent resident here at the Y. Now the ducks are coming down from where we were down here, going down around that bend, and they're dropping probably about 100 meters past that bend right there. Since we've hunted this hole pretty hard for a while, when they come back here in the morning, when they leave down there in the morning, since we've hunted this hole pretty hard, when they come down here in the morning, they then cut the corner across the field, which obviously makes for a long shot. So we don't take that shot because we don't want to just wing them. We need to make it clean. So we haven't been here for probably the last 2 or 3 hunts. We've been up the river there. We've been up the creek down there, which kind of fooled them for a bit. We'll see how that goes. We haven't been here. Actually, we hunted here, when was it? Thursday night we hunted here. Kind of surprised them a little bit. You'll see that video pretty soon, but got to keep moving. You got to keep them guessing. Now the geese are starting to fly, which means I'm going to get those decoys out that I made, the paper decoys. Again, I don't think they're going to last, but the geese are starting to fly. They were landing in this field behind us here when we were hunting the ducks. They didn't fly too close to us, so we didn't get any shot at the geese. We didn't get any shooting at the geese, but they're starting to land in the fields looking for some food. Nevertheless, this view never gets old.
Oh, you think? Look at these.
Okay, also, what do you think of the duck blind?
I think it's pretty awesome that I want to do 24 hours in the duck blind, so go check that video out. I don't make real videos, so just kidding.
I wish I had that much energy on any given day. However, you're going to see another video. That's not out yet. I finally broke down and I bought a 2-burner Coleman stove that's propane powered so that we can do some Sunday morning cookouts or breakfast in the duck blind. That's one thing we are lacking, is breakfast in the duck blind.
Breakfast in the duck blind!
She's excited. All right, let's picking up some more garbage here, and then we're going to be out of here. We got to take off to Windsor. I'm going to show you the Canadian version of the... We're going to head off to Windsor, and I'm going to show you the Canadian version of Harbor Freight, also known as Princess Auto. All right, so we got our garbage picked up. There wasn't that much. There was only 1 coffee cup and maybe 5 or 6 empty shells. We left that 5-gallon pail in the blind. There's also another one in there. I think we're going to use 1 for garbage and 1 for empty shells. That way we plan on doing some reloading. So we're going to need the empty shells to reload. So that's the reason for that.
Wait for the video tomorrow because my dad will be filming because I'm doing 24 hours in that duck blind.
I don't know about 24 hours in a duck blind, but
I'm obsessed with it. Well,
if
I can't do 24 hours, then I'm doing an all-nighter.
She's doing an all-nighter in the duck blind. Yeah, I'd pay money to see that.
Okay.
Anyway, we're going to walk back to the truck, and then we're going to head off to Windsor. See you in a minute. All right, so just dropped Janelle off at Superstore. We are here at Princess Auto. Hopefully you got that. We're here at Princess Auto. I got to find some antifreeze for the boat and a couple trays for the sockets. Not sure how they feel about cameras in here, so may or may not get anything. I'll let you know. Alright, well, that's a cool store. They got all kinds of good stuff in there. It's not as cheap as Harbor Freight, but still pretty good. I got the antifreeze for the boat so I can winterize the motor, and I got my socket trays because loose sockets in a tool drawer are not cool. Anyway, I got to I got to run over to Realtree. You think I need to go hunting? I got to run over to the Real Canadian Superstore, find Jen and Ella, and I think we're going to try and brave Costco. That should be an event on its own. I just got a text message from Jen saying she's done, so I timed this one just right. We'll pick her up out front, hopefully. Alright, looks like we got some eggs, we got some cookies. What'd you buy me?
We bought you nothing but sugar cookies.
Yeah, well, that'll do.
Well, technically they're for everybody. Then you buy it.
Well, we've now made our way to Costco. This is going to be a death wish. This parking lot's so full we had to park in the very back. I detect a fist fight or two. Stay tuned. Alright guys, we're obviously back at home now in the shop. We did go to Costco. That place is a circus on a good day. We should know better than to go there on a Saturday afternoon. Sometimes we just make poor decisions in life. Anyway, back home. I got the stuff I needed to finish winterizing my boat. I think I got that in another video. I did pick up 2 jugs of antifreeze at Princess Auto. Also, the real reason I went to Princess Auto, because I said all my sockets are laying loose in the drawer. I went and picked up these socket organizers. I went and picked up a couple socket organizers. I think they were $11 a piece. I got 2 of them. May or may not need more. And I mentioned in another video, that video is not live yet, but I did mention in another video about picking up one of those. That is correct. We have a 2-burner propane powered Coleman stove. So in the last video I mentioned that I told Jenna I wanted one for the duck blind so we could have breakfast, you know, some bacon or sausage and eggs, some hash browns. While we're hunting the ducks in the morning. It's kind of a thing. Well, I've never had that thing before, but I think we want to have it as a thing. She didn't think that was a very good thing. However, I also mentioned to Ella that we were going to go shoot some videos down by the river in the mornings and have breakfast with that down at the river. She seemed to think that was a good idea. I should have led with that instead of getting it for the duck blind. Nevertheless, we got one. So next morning hunt, we'll be out there. We'll have some bacon and eggs, maybe some hash browns, a couple of biscuits. Maybe not shoot any ducks, but we're going to be eating good anyways. Anyway, so I show you that. That's what we did today. The moral of today's video: when you're hunting on somebody else's property, take care of the property. Don't leave your garbage laying around. Last couple hunts, we left in the dark, so I was pretty certain that we left stuff laying around there. And we did. We left some shotgun shells and 1 coffee cup. So that's why I went down there today with Ella and we went for a walk and cleaned up what we could. That's going to do it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed it. I want to thank you all for subscribing to my channel, hitting a thumbs up, sharing my videos. I appreciate it very much. It helps in the YouTube algorithm because these channels don't seem to do very well when it comes to being suggested. Next video, we're going to be making... I just looked over at it. Next video, we're going to be making something. We're going to be making a trap. I'm going to tell you what we're trapping. We're going to be making a trap. Anyway, that's it. I'll see you all in the next one. And as always, don't forget to get outside and enjoy the outdoors. Oh,